I mean, in the real world they were, because, you know, they had lighter equipment. They were basically trained and designed for that. You know what I mean? So, you know, they were very successful in World War II, actually. Norway, German mountain divisions were very successful in Norway. Ooh, France is getting its ass kicked. Okay, I did not realize that. Okay. Hello guys, and welcome back to Gemini Gamers. So this is episode 4 of our Hearts of Iron 4 series of our Austro-Hungarian Empire rebuilding process here. So I skipped a little bit of time here. I played a little bit without recording, but things started to pick up a lot. Germany was not able to defeat the Netherlands before declaring war on France, which I don't know why that's a thing, but the Italians will also join the faction, the Axis faction now, so basically they're going to go at it, and I'm pretty sure France is going to capitulate though, you know, judging by how usually the game goes. I don't think France is going to be able to push them back. They might... No, they joined the Allies, okay. And another little development over here, Romania ended up joining the Poles. So now if we declare war on them, it's going to be a little more difficult, you know, because of Romania is going to basically expand the front all the way down here. And I was justifying against Bulgaria, but I don't think at this point it's going to be a good, you know, good idea to actually do that, because if I declare war on them and they don't join the Allies, they may join the Axis, and that's going to cause a big of an issue because I'm not ready for a war with the Axis at all. So we'll see what happens. But Italy has joined the Axis, and now they are at war with France, and France joined the Allies, and you know, that's basically what's going to be the process here at this point. So we'll see what happens. We're still trying to annex Bohemia though. We're having trouble with that, but once we do, we should be pretty good. Maybe I'm probably gonna wait, and then I'm gonna start building up my navy, I think, and then I'm gonna declare war on one of the guys that's gonna join the Allies, probably. Hopefully Bulgaria does, I don't know. Can't really boost any party popularity, so I can't turn them democratic or anything like that, but I need to expand. The other thing I'm worried about is the world tension. Doesn't look like Germany is making any massive attacks into France, which is surprising. I would probably be doing that now before France builds up their Maginot line all the way to the ocean here. So, you know, things are looking well, but I don't know, things aren't looking anymore. So they failed to take Amsterdam, which is surprising to me. But I guess since the Allies didn't have to cover a big front, they were able to just cover it, a little small front there and stuff. So we'll see how they are able to progress there. Once we annex Bohemia though, we'll see where things go. It looks like we'll be able to just technically march in. However, I'm worried about them joining a faction, and that's the only thing I'm worried about. If they join the Axis faction, we are screwed. Like, very, very deeply screwed. So hopefully they don't do that. Hopefully they stay out of it, maybe. I don't know how much us declaring war on them is going to increase the tension, but I'm pretty sure we can just march into their capital here. And hopefully with that they capitulate quickly, maybe. We'll see though. When you start thinking about choosing a doctrine, but I'm not too sure since we're not really at war yet, but you know, we should probably prepare by doing that soon. I'll start researching some planes because we are going to need an air force to basically take over the world if we want to do that. So, you know, that's going to be a goal as well as having a big navy. But we do need to be at war soon because we can't really expand our manpower or anything like that until we do that, or until we annex the Bohemians, which is going to happen soon though. You know, they're 82 autonomy level, so whatever happens, we're going to annex them now at some point, and hopefully their industry becomes available to us. The Italians are having a very good success. Usually it takes a while for them to push here. So that's complete. Let's see. What does this thing do? Clear war. Alright. So it doesn't seem to increase tension at all. And hopefully we're able to crush them quickly enough. If not, we'll divide the Czech army into two front, since the Germans are having to deal with the French and that, and maybe hopefully we'll be able to join the Polish faction. Yep, we are able to join the Polish faction, and that may save my life. So things go weirdly is because of this reason right here. So let's go ahead and declare war. Yep. That increased the tension a little bit, but not as much as I thought it would. No, you noobs, I need you to march. Well, when you have to go through here and there, and needed the other half basically to attack there. And then hopefully things go well. Okay, so they're attacking those guys. Oh, okay, so that's a whole province there. Okay, we're getting pushed back by the freaking Bulgarians. Surprising, huh? Alright, looks like our airport has taken over, basically. I need all you guys to push now, before world tension increases and causes even more issues. So hopefully we can have another successful invasion without them joining a faction, and we can annex them. And that's, as far as I know, they have a lot of dockyard, or they actually have none. Last game they had a lot of dockyards. Surprising, because they went a different path this time. I need you guys to retreat there. Yep, we took it. Hopefully that's enough. Is that enough for them to capitulate? No, it's not. Is there any other territory? We're gonna have to push them back all the way. That's the problem. If we have to push them back all the way, that's basically kind of delay everything, and I don't think it's a good thing. We need to take Plovdiv. I think that's how it's pronounced. I'm not too sure though. We need to keep pushing here. Our army is so weak, by the way. Oh, by the way, I should probably increase our conscription. Can we? We can't. Okay, that's some BS, man. Some real BS. We should be able to increase it soon. These guys need to march quickly before world tension increases even more and causes us to go into a complete downspin of wars here. Like, I don't want that to happen at all. Come on, fellas, I need you to keep pushing. See, it's just a mountainous area. Horrible, horrible place to be fighting a war at, you know what I mean? Horrible place. Hopefully they're able to break through and take Plovdiv, and hopefully that takes up all the other two. How much was this? How much did this thing cost? Sofia. How much does Sofia cost in terms of victory points? I'm not too sure though. We'll see though. Hopefully we're able to push in here. It's not going as well as I hoped it would. I may need to move our other army here soon. Yeah, I think I have no choice but to move our other army. Okay, they moved more troops there. Okay, I have no choice but to move our armies here. I'm gonna move the Czech army. The Czechs actually have mountain divisions, so they may be able to push a little bit easier. We have no choice at this point. Attrition might become a problem at some point here, but we need to defeat them soon. If not, we're gonna have problems with the freaking Germans and stuff like that. I don't want that. So I didn't want to use a Czech army because that's gonna give them a little bit more of autonomy, but we're pretty much done there. So come on, fellas, I need you to start getting down here. Should push. You're ready to push, and you should push. So I think the mountain divisions are able to travel a little bit faster through terrain, mountainous terrain. I'm not too sure. I mean, in the real world they were, because you know they had lighter equipment. They were basically trained and designed for that. You know what I mean? So you know they were very successful in World War II actually. Norway, German mountain divisions were very successful in Norway. Ooh, France is getting its ass kicked. Okay, I did not realize that. Okay, I need to move in quick because once they take it, oh dear, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. 99. Oh god, that's bad. That's really bad. That's really bad. Come on, fellas. I need you to push. Again, how is one division by itself like defending a whole mountain? Honestly. Come on, Czech divisions. How bad are you, man? Honestly. It's getting a little feisty. It's getting a little bit feisty. I don't like how feisty this is getting. You guys start pushing up here. What are you doing? Okay, take the frickin' city. There we go, there we go. Things are looking up, things are looking up. Oh no, 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 Netherlands, come on, why you do this to me? We're gonna take Plovdiv, come on. Plovdiv? If I'm pronouncing that wrong, please tell me in the comments. I don't want to be that guy. Come on, 84, come on. French, please, for once I want you to not capitulate, please. I should have brought down the whole army down here from the start, from the get-go, you know what I mean? Okay, we're pushing in now. Shouldn't be long now. Shouldn't be long. Plot this down. Thank God. Okay. Whew, okay. And turn. Done. Okay, so we've expanded our borders. We got them pretty big now for a good old empire now. So let's go ahead and actually annex the Czechs. Perfect. So now all of our industry is basically coming towards us. We don't need to finish that. That was just a way for me to do that. I need more military factories, and then by that I mean a lot of military factories. So let's get to building, and then I need to expand our navy, and then I'm gonna need oil. So maybe actually I'm gonna get rid of some of the factories here. Get some oil industry going. It looks like the Germans are gonna, the French are done. They can't, usually when this happens, they can't recover ever. That never happens, unless the Russians come into the war. But the Russians are gonna have to deal with Poland first, and since Romania is there, they're gonna have to deal with them too. And I think, honestly, I'm gonna declare war on them around the same time that the Russians do. So, oh, I messed up. My mistake. Yeah, I made a mistake. Rid of their, ooh, okay, so they took them. Okay. I made a seriously tiny mistake. All these guys are not going to be useful divisions for me anymore, since their country is basically gone at this point. I can't really get rid of them. I think I can change the plane. No, I can't. Since their expeditionary forces are going to be stuck here for pretty much forever. Surprisingly. This game is dumb sometimes, man. Anyway, that was my fault. That was my fault. If I had been able to give them back, yeah, I didn't think about that. The panic got me a little bit messed up, but whatever. It's basically just a useless army at this point. They can't really do anything special. Yeah, since Romania's at war, could go to war with us if that happens. It's probably not a very good idea to do this. To plan something like this at this point. But once the Russians declare war on them, I think we should be fine. Or the Germans do, whichever one does. Should be fine. So right now what I'm going to do is I need to increase my population recruitment ability. So I have no choice but to... I mean, since we are going to have a massive industry by the time that we do end up declaring war, I think we should go down with the mobile warfare doctrine. Especially since if we're not able to get the population conscription up a little bit higher, we're going to need this. And, you know, that's just the way it is. And, you know, I like to base my armies off tanks and stuff like that, so that's why I'm making that choice. It's probably not a good idea at this point since we don't have the industry to support any tanks. We legitimately do not have any tanks. We haven't even researched them, so we need to do that here. And hopefully with this, we're able to keep moving forward along our plans here. So hopefully we need to make a couple basic decisions once this moves in. I think what I'm going to do actually is move up our naval production capabilities a little bit higher. We need to do that first. Vichy France was established, so that's cool. And now usually around this time Italy starts getting navally invaded here. Yeah, they do. You know why? Because the Allies do some weird things, like the AI, I mean not the Allies, you know. The AI does some weird things where it doesn't naval invade until it has no real front with them on the mainland. That's when they start naval invading. Before that, I mean, they don't do it. And, you know, normally in the game, you would probably open fronts up everywhere. But, you know, I guess it's kind of realistic that, you know, the Allies didn't invade Italy after, you know, that the French got defeated and then the freaking African front got destroyed. So, you know, kind of, I guess it makes sense, a little bit of sense, but not too much. And the Romanians aren't that scary now that I think about it. They might be able to give the Russians a bit of trouble, honestly. Surprisingly. So, basically now, what I'm going to do is, we gained a lot of factories in the last couple of minutes here. Wow. From the Czechs, huh? So yeah, that makes sense. Alright, so gonna expand this. We need more artillery, no matter what. So I'm gonna get that done. We're gonna need more trucks. What else can we get? We're not gonna get those little tanks there. Planes. I guess we can start building some close air support. Maybe. Yeah, I'll build a little bit of close air. We got a lot, but we'll build a little bit. No, not that much. And we're gonna need rubber, so I'm gonna start trading a bit from British Malaya. And for pretty much the next couple minutes here, we're gonna be actually just waiting for the situation to change for us to get another opportunity to expand. Only thing though, one thing that I'm not too happy about is that these guys are guaranteed by Romania, and that's gonna cause some issues. But once the Italians do their little move to invade freaking Greece, then we will probably declare war on them, since I don't think Romania, or they might actually, if they do, then that's basically gonna cause the Polish faction to basically go down, because Germany's gonna also declare war on them. Then, you know, good old Stalin over here is gonna do his thing. So, you know, it's gonna get a little feisty soon. I can't expand anymore due to the world tension being all the way up to 100, even if countries are not aligned, which, you know, some of them are. You know, Great Faction, they are basically gonna say no. So, okay, we got more. Larger ability to expand our navy now. We still don't have anything researched, but I can ask the Italians for some help, maybe. No, they're not gonna give me anything. Germany. Nah, they're not gonna give me anything. Okay, so I'm not gonna get any help from them. Does anyone want to give me something? How about some Turkish ships? You know, that Turkish navy back in World War I was very OP, if you know what I mean, right? So, guess we're gonna get some destroyers. Since your destroyers are pretty advanced, we do need some destroyers, so let me get some of those. Ooh, they declined it. Okay. Does anyone want to give me any freaking plans for... Okay, no one wants to give me anything. Okay. Well, GG. I want to help Italy in the African front, though. They always end up losing there, and they really don't want me to join them this time. Last time they were like, yeah, man, come into the... Yeah, they're going to war with Greece. My army is not ready to go to war with Greece. But I have no choice but to declare war on them now. Or if I don't declare war on them now, I am not going to be able to actually get a bigger conscription law, and that's going to basically limit my ability to basically expand anymore, especially concerning my army. The only thing though about expanding is now I have to basically defend these territories over here. Such a pain in the butt, man. Alright. Alright, what do we need? We need a couple of these guys. I need you to basically go over here too. Justify war goal. Central Macedonia. Yeah, it's gonna give us more of an access down here to the ocean. In 125 days. Might as well start now. Since we are going to war, we can't really do anything about it now. We have no choice, fellas. We gotta go to war. Again. Basically join the Axis up now. And we do need a bigger coastline since we can't really expand our navy anymore. So, you know, it's gonna be a little bit of a tough situation. And we need more resources. And I think Greece can provide some of that steel that we need. I might wait for the Greece army to actually push up all the way up to Albania. That will give us Albania once we invade ourselves. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if the Italians might actually... Nah, they have the tank division there. I don't know why the AI does that, man. Like, they got a bunch of divisions ready to go. They have 144 divisions, and they're going to invade with one division. Oh, 2 divisions now. Congratulations. You're not as bad as I thought you were, but you're still pretty bad. Let's build up our synthetic industry. We need to keep improving that. We're going to need a bunch of rubber to expand our army beyond this point. They are still guaranteed by Romania, which is worrying a little bit, a tiny bit, not much. which may actually limit which way we can expand. I mean, I could always just invade Switzerland, right? Why not, right? Such a bad situation, though. I mean, compared to many other gameplays that I've seen, most people die really fast. So I think we're doing alright, I guess. Overall, right? Guess I'm gonna increase our production there, but we ran out of steel. We're out of steel at this point. We could always trade it, so it's not big of a deal. So we're not in such a bad situation because we're not at war with anybody, so we can just get all the resources that we could need. But we do need to go to war with somebody soon, because if we don't, we're not gonna get more manpower on the field anytime soon either. So you can't really expand our army until we do that. Spain joined the Axis, and looks like Italy lost their access to their own little port. So basically, Italy's done with the Balkan expansion they had planned here. If they don't take that little spot there, that's pretty much it for them. So, you know, they get up bigger. No, not yet. We're gonna put artillery in our divisions at some point anyway, so let's go ahead and do that. I made a mistake. The one thing that I messed up in this game through is that I didn't return their army home, and once I returned them, they basically will be back to home, and I can't really ask for them again because, you know, Bohemia doesn't exist anymore, as you can see here. And without them not existing, basically, I can't really delete the divisions at all, which basically means I can't really do anything. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. So, you know, the episode's gonna take a little bit of a downturn for a boring part here, so I'm gonna end it here. Remember to subscribe, like, and comment, and share, and, you know, all that stuff. And I'll see y'all in the next episode, basically.